For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do lots of stuff here, but we've been doing daily tarot lately. So this is a daily tarot reading for those of you who have stumbled across this video. So I already said my prayer, I already set my intentions, and we'll get right into it. So Spirit, what is the message that you have for those people who have found this video? What is your daily message for them? Wow, powerful. Okay. Is your daily message, please? Wow. Wow. Yep, we'll get a piece of their advice. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups. Let me move this out of the way. We have the Two of Cups, the Seven of Swords, healing, and newsflash. We also have an airplane and an apple. Okay, so the first thing that I'm noticing from this is that, okay, there are a couple different messages. So on a personal level and with interpersonal relationships, I see that there was some sort of action or behavior that was really disturbing or upsetting that happened between you and someone else. I see that it was someone that you really, really love, which this is just going off of everything that we were saying over the past couple days, that there have been situations interpersonally that have been weighing on you. And I think that is just what I am. I think I'm a relationship reader, whether it's with friends, family, your relationship with money, your relationship with romantically, whatever. I think that's just what I do. I just think I read relationships. And so I see here with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords, and it says, I am doubt and hesitance. I see that there's, I feel like you're worried that things aren't going to work out the way that you hoped they would. I think you are worried that things aren't going to show up having integrity in your life. And Spirit's saying as long as you're showing up in your own integrity, everything else is really going to fall into place. I think that something happened between you and someone else where they really hurt you, they really betrayed you, they showed you a part of themselves that you didn't know was there. And then because of that, it created all this fear and doubt and worry and hesitance within you to believe that you could ever trust this person again or be happy with this person again. I also see that a lot of you are having self-doubt. So I see that on an individual level, I see some of you are having really negative self-talk because of a mistake that you made or something that you did that was like out of your character in recent times. Now, I see it as well here with the I am doubt and hesitance. I see that you've been having a lot of self-doubt, not really believing in your self and your integrity. It just keeps coming back to integrity, but also not believing in yourself as far as career goes or as far as, you know, who you are. Like it's time to ask yourself, who am I? Because you fell off the wagon a little bit here. You said or did something that you were like, uh-oh, that's an old neural pathway. I don't really act or talk like that anymore. So it's about coming back to self and releasing all the doubt and hesitance and fear. And this was some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy. It was also a trigger too. So it was like there was something in your life that triggered you, but the trigger was important because it had to unearth all this doubt and hesitance. And some of you are being really hard on yourself, having really negative self-talk, and Spirit's saying that's not productive at all. It is not productive at all to talk to yourself in this way. You need kindness, you need love, you need healing right now, you need self-acceptance. How can you expect other people in the other interpersonal situations you've been having, how can you expect other people to forgive you and love you and accept you if you don't forgive, love, and accept yourself, okay? And then after you've forgiven, loved, and accepted yourself and gotten to the root of everything and done a bit more healing, then Spirit's saying that that's when you can forgive, love, and accept others as well, especially the people that you've been having these interpersonal difficulties or misunderstandings with, okay? And so here, with the Two of Cups, I am doubt and hesitance, healing, and newsflash. So I feel like Spirit's saying that if there's somebody who like you were really in love with, particularly romantically, or just a friend, like someone you really loved, there's a space in your heart that's completely unsure if they are the person they say they are, if they can love you and be selfless, or if they're just like a betrayer and that's all they are. They're just like this negative, like someone that you just don't want in your life. And so it's like here with the newsflash card, Spirit's saying that like this is true, everything. So I guess what I'm getting at with this is like I've had so many twin flame clients and friends and myself even recently be like, none of this is real. There's no way that could be my twin. How is this possible? Blah, blah, blah. And Spirit's saying it is real. It is what you think it is. Just because something doesn't match the energy it had last week doesn't mean that that energy last week wasn't real. So, right, so like let's say you had the best time ever, take the twin out of it. Let's say you went out with your friend and you had the best time ever. And then a week later you hang out and you had a really mediocre time. Does that mean that the best time ever wasn't real? No. It means that you had a great time, all the stars aligned, and then the next time you hung out, the stars didn't quite align in the same way. It doesn't make that less of your friend. It doesn't make the time you had previously any less fun. It is what it is, right? It was still real. And Spirit's reminding you that here with the newsflash card. And they're saying too, you're healing. And while you're healing, right, there are different stages to grief, right? So it's like there's anger, there's denial, there's all these things. And so it's like you're in this space of being like, we could never fix this. They were not the person they said they were. It's never gonna work. And then you're also questioning your own integrity because this person did something out of betrayal and out of their integrity. You're questioning your own integrity. You're like, what's wrong with me? And then because they did something and you reacted in a certain way, maybe you reacted in a way that you were not as proud of, or you took a route that you were like, why did I do this to myself again? Like you made the same mistake twice. Spirit's saying that's what it is to be human. Fucking take it easy on yourself, dude. That's what it means to be human. It means making mistakes. It means, being a bit low vibrational sometimes. This is one of like the lower dimensional realms where betrayal exists, where hatred and pain and suffering, all exists in the third dimension. It's a part of life. So accepting that, and instead of being like, oh, I'm the worst, I hate myself, it's about being like, okay, we're all human, we all make mistakes, or being like, oh, they're the worst, I hate them. It's not about pointing fingers today. It's about looking at your own stuff, moving through it, recognizing it for what it is, forgiving yourself and healing and accepting yourself as you are, so that you can then do that for whoever pissed you off or whoever you're struggling with interpersonally, okay? And Spirit wants you to know it's all very real. With this card, I'm gonna read the Oracle message from the book, but this card is saying like everything that you're thinking is true. Don't sit here and be like, none of it's real because I feel differently than I did yesterday. It's still real. It still happened. Those feelings are still the same no matter what they are. Even if you have like a family member who was like, you used to be so close and now you fucking hate their guts, it doesn't mean at one point you weren't close. You know what I mean? Like, it's all real. It's all relevant, and it's about getting over, this is all just a lesson. It's to teach you how to have better communication skills. It's to teach you how to accept people where they are. It's to teach you how to accept yourself where you are. It's to teach you to stay in your integrity. It's also a major lesson in not being so reactive. I also see a cold shoulder here, and if you need to take time to heal so that you can warm up your little shoulder there, that's fine too. You don't have to go running in to express yourself to anybody before you're ready. Just like they shouldn't come running in to express themselves to you before they're ready, because that's when we have the Knight of Swords, and it's like fucking rude shit that comes, like rude conversation that comes flying in. So it's like you have to trust that you're healing right now. You're warming up to the idea of accepting yourself and integrating all the different layers of yourself. And then after you've done that for you, that's when you can start to provide it for the other people around you. So really work on healing and focus on self today. Also here with the plane, it's about having a bigger perspective. So look at things from the bigger picture, and that's going to help you to feel better, like from an aerial view. And it all seems a little less stressful when you're up looking above it, right? I had a diviner tell me the pendulum's always going to swing. It's about sitting on top of the pendulum and just observing it while it swings, instead of being taken along for the ride when you're swinging back and forth, holding on for dear life. It's not necessary. Just be the observer. And then here with the apple as well, we are getting another important reminder to Focus on eating healthy, because when our gut is our second brain, right? So when we're eating healthy and when we're taking care of our body, we're gonna be a lot more productive and healthy and happy, and we're just gonna feel better mentally and emotionally as well, because our body's happy and it feels healthy. I also, if you've been worried about money, an apple, you're going to get an offering to make some more money. And also with the plane, if you've been thinking about traveling but you're like, I don't know about money, it's okay. Spirit's gonna offer you an outlet. And also, if you've been thinking about traveling and you're not worried about money, they're like, fucking book the trip. What are you waiting for? Also, I just tasted tacos. I don't know why. So that's gonna be relatable for some of you. Like, if you've been thinking about traveling somewhere with food like that, or if maybe you had tacos. I don't know. I just tasted tacos. So that's a message for somebody. Yeah, let's read this news flash card and then we'll be good. Sorry, just looking for it. Okay. Newsflash, yes, that really was a message from your angels. Listen up. You are aligned with the divine. This card signals that your energies are lining up within and with God. Your antenna is fully operational and you are receiving messages from the angels. Dang, really? You mean what I just heard was really a message from heaven? Yes, your guide, right? It's all real, right? Yes, your guides and angels affirm that they are truly communicating. Sometimes that can feel scary and a bit overwhelming. You are living with integrity, honesty, and becoming fully visible to all of that. Wow. They see you, they see you, and you hear them. When there's breaking news, you have a front row seat. Now it's time not only to accept yourself as you truly are, but also to appreciate it. What the fuck? No doubt you have seen the signs. You are walking with the divine. Newsflash, baby! Oh my god, that was fucking awesome. Also, Karen gave me this deck. If you want daily numerology to go along with your daily tarot reading, I will link Karen's channel below in the comments, as always. But Karen actually gifted me this deck for my birthday last year, and the way our readings are lining up is really amazing. So if you haven't checked her out, I highly suggest it. She's a powerful, wonderful, intelligent, psychic woman, and I'm grateful to know her. So that's what I have for you today. I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, and God Source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth and we thank you for the advice. Amora, Ashe Namaste, by the power of three, so mote it be. Always works, always a blessing. All right, I love you guys. Bye-bye. Have a good day. And I will see you another time. Okay, bye guys. Bye.